Alright, so I'm using my second account right now, and okay, I guess I got to... What? Communication with the other trainer was interrupted. Alright, so the last battle was disconnected before I can bring out a Porygon2, so let's try one more. So they got Lycanroc, Urshifu, Slowbro, Klefki, Asmodee, and Blissey. I'm doing a voiceover now because my live commentary wasn't good. Anyway, I guess I should have chosen Excadrill for this battle because they have a Klefki, and Klefki can paralyze my Pokemon. But yeah, I ran out of time, so what can you do? Sometimes that just happens. So yeah, I started battling since Pokemon Sword and Shield, but if you've been playing Pokemon from previous generations, you probably already know how strong Porygon2 is. If you give it the Eviolite, its defense becomes really high, and it only has one weakness, which is Fighting type. And if they do use a very powerful Fighting type move with Cinderace, Porygon will survive at least one hit and you can go ahead and paralyze their ace attacker. Right, so the cute girl sent out a Klefki. That's a Pokemon with the Prankster ability. Same ability as a Grimmsnarl, so all of its status moves will always go first. And yeah, I'm thinking it's not a good idea to switch into any Pokemon right now because I don't know if they're gonna come with if they're gonna try to paralyze my Pokemon first or set up a a wall first, like a light screen or a reflector. So they're gonna use a reflect here because that halves the damage of all physical moves, including this knockoff. So yeah, of course they're holding a light clay. A critical hit. Okay, so light clay. Yeah, this is the reason, I wish I brought out a Excadrill into this battle. Because Excadrill cannot be paralyzed by electric type moves. I'm gonna take my chance and switch in a Cinderace. Because I thought they were gonna use like 2 walls in a row. Like set up a, reflector first and then a light screen for special attacks. So I'm like, if I'm gonna send in a Cinderace, it's gotta be now. But then bad idea, they use a Thunder Wave right here. Okay. Cinderace is paralyzed, may not be able to move, so yeah. At this point I'm thinking of like just giving up and running away from the battle. But yeah, I decide, so all of my attacks are halved and my ace attacker is paralyzed. So what? All I gotta do is bring up my attack stats twice and it'll do the damage it's supposed to do usually. I'm gonna choose a Max Knuckle to bring up my attack a little bit. So let's spray Cinderace moves here. I should have chosen a girl character at the beginning of the story. I mean, I have like another file with a girl character, but it's gonna take forever to, go through the whole story again. Klefki used Light Screen for special attacks. That makes the opponents stronger against special moves. So Cinderace doesn't get paralyzed. There's a 25% chance of it getting paralyzed. And man, I'm getting a lot of critical hits in this battle. That's the second critical hit. It's not enough. Had its HP restored, so yeah, I guess, yes. So I decide to bring up my speed. Cinderace is still pretty fast when it's paralyzed, so, but they won't let me do that. Libero changes to flying. So it changes to flying when Max Airstream fails, but you don't change to Dark type when Cinderace's Sucker Punch fails. It's kind of confusing, but it's one of those things that you have to learn while doing battles, I guess. The opponent is thinking what Pokemon to bring in next. So it's a... they brought in a Klefki to half all of the damage first. So I thought they were gonna bring in like a Asmarail here. You know, in order for them to use Asmarail effectively, they have to use Belly Drum to bring up their attack to maximum, so I guess they went with that. Urshifu, the multi-strike. They're thinking. So they choose Urshifu as their Dynamax Pokemon. Actually, I guess it's a Gigantamax. So that's gonna take down my best Pokemon down. Yeah, I guess yeah, Porygon2 is not gonna have a big role in this battle, I guess. So I guess for the battle after this, I'll try to, you know, pick a battle where Porygon2, you know, where I demonstrated how strong Porygon2 is, but right now it's just gonna be Porygon2's only purpose in this battle, I guess, is gonna be to waste their Dynamax turn. But since Porygon2's defense is so high, it's gonna survive at least one hit, even if they're fighting type Pokemon. Porygon2 and Trace ability, Unseen Fist, which does nothing for Porygon2, but I like this Trace ability because it also traces Cinderace's Libero ability, and Porygon can then turn into like Electric type or Dark type. Yeah, so I should have gone with a Thunder Wave to paralyze their Urshifu. Yeah, I should have just paralyzed them with a Thunder Wave, but I decided to go with a Discharge so I can attack and do some damage and maybe paralyze them. But there's like a 30% chance that they'll get paralyzed, but they don't get paralyzed this time, so too bad. Yeah, I should have just gone with a Thunder Wave here. G-Max Rapid Flow if you cannot protect from that move. Okay, well, that was a short life for Porygon2. Yeah, wait a minute, wait a sec guys. In the next battle, I will show you a lot more with Porygon2. So yeah, now I have to win this battle with just Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom is gonna be like one of the strongest Pokemon for a while, because of the new update that Rillaboom got. I'm gonna go with a Grass Glide. I wonder why I chose that move first. I guess it doesn't really make difference because they have that Reflect, right? So all of my physical attacks are only gonna do half the amount of damage. Yeah. My Rillaboom is holding a Focus Sash, so it's not gonna die in one hit anyways. I'm a bit surprised that they only did that much damage though. Yeah, this Grassy Glide, it's the new move from Isle of Armor. Always goes first when it's grassy terrain. It's the strongest priority move. And this video is becoming more like how strong Rillaboom is. But yeah, I think Rillaboom is really strong. And yep, there's that Asmarail. So Asmarail has a priority move that makes it always attack first. So, you know, there's only one option here, Grassy Glide. Yeah. Fatality. Alright, so in this battle, we'll make more use of Porygon2. Let Porygon2 do some amazing things. So I'm gonna send in Porygon2 first. Communicating, standby. Oh, the gym leader music. I don't know, they have that kind of trainer card, so it might be their second account as well. It's a Tox electricity in a love ball. Porygon2. Trace their punk rock ability. Yeah, so the first move I'm gonna choose here is... I'm looking at their other Pokemon. Okay, so I did not choose Thunder Wave because I thought they were going to switch my Pokemon. I simply forgot that you cannot paralyze electric types. Yeah, you can laugh. You can laugh. Doesn't affect. You see how strong Porygon2's defense is, even if they're a special attacker. Snarl. So special attack goes down, that kind of hurts. No, it doesn't really change the amount of damage that Foul Play does. They've got to switch out their Pokemon if they want to save that toxicity, which is exactly what they're gonna do. And that is a very dangerous Pokemon, by the way. Wow. So yeah, they also have a very high attack, and that other Pokemon, that Mushroom guy, knows a Grass type move that always puts your Pokemon to sleep, 100%. And that is very scary. So this is the good thing about Porygon2, it can pretty much paralyze almost all Pokemon. There's a 10% chance of the Thunder Wave missing, and of course it misses here. And Porygon2 goes to sleep, but they don't really have any real good method of taking down Porygon, since its defense is so high. So I'm just gonna let Porygon2 sleep here. It's not gonna wake up on the next turn. The next turn, it's going to be asleep 100%. They're thinking. They're sleeping, and they decide not to switch out their Pokemon yet. They're gonna, go ahead and heal Mr. Mushroom. Giga Drain. Porygon2 woke up, so that's very lucky. And Porygon2 is back to full health again. And so are they. I'm gonna go ahead and do Thunder Wave, paralyze them. Don't move, and they move. The deadly attack that puts your Pokemon to sleep 100%. But yeah, I kind of forgot in this battle that move that puts you to sleep every time, it doesn't work on grass types, so if you have a Rillaboom in your party, you can just switch to Rillaboom and they'll have no way to put you to sleep. While Porygon2 is sleeping, is switching that Dragon-type Pokemon. Porygon2 is sleeping still. Maybe I'll cut this part out later on. I don't know. That's asleep. Poison-type attack. Sludge Bomb. See how high Porygon2's defense is? Woke up. Thunder Wave, and that makes that Pokemon pretty much useless now. Most powerful Dragon type attack. And Porygon2 still survives. Too bad. That's the same strategy that I use. The Eject Pack. Draco Meteor brings down their stats, and they get switched out by their own Eject Pack, so they can switch out their Pokemon. I think I'm just gonna let Porygon2, go to sleep for now. Okay, bye-bye Porygon. You did a good job. Paralyzed 2 of their Pokemon. So they're gonna send in Mr. Mushroom again. They're gonna try to... Yeah, I should have... Yeah, I guess it would have been better if I switched in Rillaboom, because Rillaboom can't go to sleep, like I said. You know, Spore doesn't work on grass types, but yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways. But this Togekiss is holding a Lumberry, so all status moves. It's gonna be able to avoid all status effects once special attack rose. Spore, but you're not putting my Togekiss to sleep. There's the Lumberry. Lumberry woke it up. Yeah, so that guy's paralyzed, and Air Slash sometimes makes them flinch, so the opponent has to pray they don't get flinched by this attack or get paralyzed. And they got paralyzed. That berry they were just using, it's to reduce the damage of flying type moves. Usually the right thing to do would be to raise Togekiss's speed with max airstream, but you know, I already know that they have a Toxtricity behind them, and so I want my fire type moves to be stronger to prepare for when Toxtricity comes out. So I'm gonna use this move, Max Flare. And now the next fire type move is gonna be much stronger. Critical hit. Yeah. This Togekiss has the hidden ability, Super Luck, so it's gonna get in a lot of critical hits. I used to let this Togekiss hold the, what do you call it? A lens? Yeah, the choice specs, no, not the choice specs, but scope lens, yeah, scope lens. So it raises the critical ratio even more. That was when everybody was using like Gigantamax Lapras, so there were a lot of walls that you need to penetrate. So there's toxicity, but Togekiss is well prepared. The field is sunny. They're thinking. They're gonna try to Dynamax and try to survive Togekiss' next attack. Max Flare! Boom! Too bad. You're not gonna survive that. Not when it's sunny. And one last Pokemon. I think this is where they gave up. The Pokemon that was paralyzed by Porygon2. Pretty much useless. Yeah. Any attack would finish them. Not sure if they're holding a Pokédex, probably not. Battle was cancelled. Alright, if you liked that video, be sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.